Hey, welcome to Miniology. Today we have D Fragos coming in from Greece. It's
Yeah,
welcome D. It's what is it?
right. Yeah.
12:30 Athens time right now?
12:30.
Oh man, what
Hey,
you must
buddy.
been
Yeah.
you must probably got in from the tavern and you're good to go, huh? Thanks for
I told you I ran out of beer, but I'm here and I missed you, buddy. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. I'm
It's been
doing
a
good.
while.
This I know, right? It's been forever. Good to reconnect with you, man. Yeah, it's only I don't know 2:30 Pacific here, so it's the day's halfway through. So it's
It's
going
pizza
killer.
time, man.
Yeah, it's pizza time. You're right. So tonight is the Oregon Mini Society monthly meeting, and we meet at Minia Portland, and we're going to
Cool.
be chowing on some pizza. So yeah, right before I connected with you, I had to look at all the people showing up and get pizza going. So it's going to be good. And,
Awesome, man.
I was trying to get you to move here to the States many years. Every year you
Yeah,
come here, I try to coerce you,
I
but
know, man. And I
you're
can't
killing
wait
it.
for next year.
Yeah, yeah, no, next year should be good.
Can't
You'll be
wait for
coming
next
back.
year.
What do you got on your travel
Yeah,
schedule?
uh, I'm hoping to see some friends again and family. I mean, you guys are like family now to me. I mean, it's been like
Nice.
2016, first time I came there.
Yes.
I was like, wow, time flies, man. Like 6 years already.
I know, isn't
And
that crazy?
I'll never forget our first mini Midwest in San Diego. It was like crazy experience. We met. I mean, we went down the convoy to Highway 1. That was
Yes.
mentally crazy.
Yeah,
I think
it was pretty
we,
wild. We have Stuart
we
Cox
blasted some
here.
rock and roll.
Yeah, Stuart Cox is making a comment here. He says, "Get on with it." He's tired. Well, I don't know. Pretty killer. Well, I'd like to share some of those photos that we had from
Cool.
this. I believe this is from your photo you sent me, D, from all the
Yeah,
ladies
let's
you
go
run
through some
into.
memories, man.
Yeah, yeah, it was not bad. So it was pretty fun. In was it, yeah, 2016 June, you came out and
Mm,
you were running. Went through the whole West Coast. It was pretty crazy. I know
yeah.
from Oregon, Washington, we
I
drove down. My buddy.
we
Uh, uh,
We joined you with Mosef and
yeah,
I think with Trevor. And sorry, I was I think with Todd,
yes,
and
we went.
we joined you at some gas station. We joined the convoy at some gas stations, and I took the privilege to swap cars every now and then. I mean, meet different people, and then I was like, dude, can I ride with you? And you were like, yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it, man.
I know that was a great time. It was beautiful out there. We're just reviewing some photos from there. Oh, here we are. There's the shot we have from lunch. You were tearing it up. I think you had your Slipknot shirt
Yeah.
on that day. It looks like so. Yeah, I'd
One of my
love to.
favorite bands.
The one thing I do remember on that trip, whenever a car would break down, you would help. I was there with wrenches handing it to you, but there was a car down. Do you remember whose car that was? The white and black car. Do you remember that?
Uh,
It's
Sorry, I can't remember the name, but I think
yeah,
we're in Santa Barbara,
yeah,
and we first stopped for them. I can't remember where, but it was like on Highway 1, and then I realized that it's really bad because he blew an inner, I mean, a CV joint or something like that, and
yeah.
it pretty much exploded. The whole shaft exploded,
Man,
and the guys towed the car to Santa Barbara, their hotel. It's the same hotel where we're going to spend the night all
yeah.
there together. And I think we spent a good 4 or 5 hours to sort that car out.
Oh
And
man,
gladly we had all the credits. And what I remember after that is I think the guy said, "Okay, what do I owe you?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'm fine. Just buy me a burger." And I think it was my first time In and Out. I had In and Out burger in Santa Barbara.
nice. And I believe there was beers. There was beers for you too. Yeah.
It was lots of beers.
Well, we love having you with. I mean, you're such a great mechanic. So, I mean, man, it was pretty killer. I'm going to
Appreciate
show
it,
a
man.
little bit of that that video of us. We were listening to Wolf Mother.
Yeah.
That was good times. This is going through Monterey and the route, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you could cross, fall off the side of the road, and I think we were passing like Ferraris and stuff. It was pretty crazy.
Porsches and Ferrari. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
And you got so mad at some dude in a
Yep,
Porsche. He was passing cars at double yellow lines, and you were like, "I'm gonna report this man next town."
exactly. No, we made it there in one piece. That's all that counts. Uh,
Yeah.
Norm Nelson's
And I think
actually in the
Norm.
chat. Norm says hello.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just about to say that Norm blew a brake line in Santa Barbara. I think, and he sorted that out as well.
yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, we have some good comments getting going here, and Norm just wants to say hello, so we have to say, hey, Norm, thanks for
I love you,
chiming
Norm.
in today. Dee loves you, and Norman's wife has that beautiful pickup as well. That Jesse's car,
I,
man, it's a beautiful pickup, isn't
I
it?
was just about to say that. My love to Jesse as well. I love you both guys, and I miss you so much. Hope to see you next summer. Really looking forward to that. Norman Jesse really helped me some rough times in my life, and I really owe them all my love.
Yeah, yeah, no, they are good people. I had a great time. In fact, one of my favorite memories of all of us together was IMM, and I have some photos here. You, me, Norm.
Patty,
We're just chilling inside the mini sport tent. That was where Patty was
yep,
doing all his signings and stuff. That was awesome. What a great experience. And my memory from that is just wet. It was super wet and oh man, it was fun, really blistery and but
yeah,
what an amazing trip. I don't know about you, but I showed up with a bunch of shorts and t-shirts, and I was not set for this weather. I thought I was like going to some tropical spot, but little did we know
uh,
that
what I
it,
what I heard was like every other event in the area in the county was literally canceled. I mean, it was like uh, almost illegal to run any van without weather, but we did it. We made it. But it was rough,
wow.
as you said. It was just rain, rain, wind, rain. It was mental.
uh,
My tent blew up, and my
oh
buddy
man.
Trevor tombstone to rescue me in the middle of the night. And I'm like, oh, what the hell is going on here?
Oh man, you were wet. You made it out.
Yeah,
Um, one thing I remember from that one as well was good old Patty. Man, he's such a gentleman. People would come up to him in the hall, bringing their plastic cups of IMM, and he'd just
yeah,
be graciously signing it. And that was a great opportunity. Mini Sport got everyone together, the
exactly.
all the old team, and yeah, as you're seeing now, this girl's just totally geeking out that she's meeting Patty. And I don't
Mhm.
know, again, yeah, whatever. He always took his time to make sure his signature was always perfect.
It was quite a gentleman. And as you said, I think it was Patty's last IMM.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We're seeing some photo and video now of all the cars here. Tell us a little about all the cars that you uh, pulled together for the International Club of Mini Pickups here.
Um,
How many cars you
what we
get
try
there?
to do, we got, I think, 31 pickups for the group photo in IMM 2019. And we woke up really early in the morning, tried to go around the sites, and literally find every single pickup we could get. Uh, we counted, I think, about 50 on site, and we managed to have 31 for the group photo. It was like we had a glorious 15 minutes of calm weather. I don't know, I have no idea where this weather came from. I mean, someone overlooking us from above. We had like 15 minutes, everything stopped. The cars came in. We spread them out for the photo. We had some quick shot with everybody, and like it took the pictures and it started raining and the
Wow.
thunderstorm, I mean, resumed again. It was like, I don't know how this happened. It was like a miracle. We had this
Wow.
miracle of 15 to 20 minutes of good weather to do this. It was like a world record breaking picture for the mini pickup. I mean, 31 pickups. I mean, even in Longbridge, you couldn't see that many together.
No.
Yeah,
No, right.
it was mental.
That is
Yeah,
awesome. No, for
it was
sure.
mental.
That is fun. Now, the
Yeah,
tell us about the Mini Pickup International Club. How, how is it
yeah.
organized? And right
Um,
now we're seeing the website up. So tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
cool. Yeah, we've pretty much been around since 2003. We turned to a club about 2014, 2015, roughly around there. And our aim is pretty much to bring together all mini pickup owners from all around the world, have their opportunity to meet each other, exchange, help, uh, like a, a good point of information. We have the wiki page on our website. I personally help a lot of people through emails, messages, and we have the Facebook group, which is kind of the message board and the get together point for all the members. And we try to preserve, revive, help restore anything we can to keep this lovely little car on the road. And we had an amazing year. We had the 16th anniversary of the pickup last July in the British Motor Museum, and we had an amazing turnout, a surprisingly amazing turnout of 25 pickups. I
Wow.
wasn't expecting, yeah, I wasn't expecting more than 10 because it was like July holiday season. Most people were away on holiday, but uh, thank you all for coming. It was like I was super stoked to have 25 cars on the spot, and we decided to have this kind of event every 2 years, and it's going to be called as Pop Fest. So the same fun is going to take place in 2024, same spot, British Motor Museum. They were lovely hosts. We thank them so much, and we're going to do this from now on every 2 years. We're going to have our own mini pickup festival in the UK, and all classic mini variants are going to be welcomed, and but we're going to
Awesome.
be grouping the pops together. Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited. So what are the dates for 2023? You have those?
July 24th. We kind of trying to finalize that, but it's around there.
All right, excellent. No, that'd be sweet. I'd love to go check that out. We're having some nice comments
Awesome.
here. Norm says that he loves you too, and Jesse says hi. So that's awesome.
All
There you
right.
go. Yeah. Mini
Cool.
Motor Tees is enjoying the chat here. They're thinking it's pretty awesome. So thank you, Mini Motor
Cool.
Tees. We're loving it.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys for joining in.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna play this video, One Love. Whenever it's a
All
great
right.
video put together. Did you do that, Dee? Did you put that video together?
I compiled the video. Yes, I did
Nice.
it. Yeah,
What a great job. I love the
it's
music.
nice.
We're gonna take a peek at that real quick here, and
Cool. Yeah.
t One love, one family, D. Man, that you killed it, man. I got done watching that
Exactly.
video and I was like, first I want one now. After watching that video, what a killer. What a great family. One love, Bob Marley would say, right?
Yeah, I mean, it it's a hardcore tribute to the pop. Really, it pretty much summarizes the life of this car. I mean, from the car being scrapped for autographs racing to being loved all around the world from all of us owners and members and fans. It's a unique variant. It's the mini variant that got most brutally beaten up than any other variant, and it personally talks to me for this reason. And that's why I love it. And all the people you watched were people sending their own pictures. It's not pictures that I searched online. And it's pictures from our members that kindly uh, send them to me to compile this video. And it's awesome.
Oh man, no, hands down, man. I thought that was completely killer and um, well put together. Love the music as well. And how would someone get involved with your group? What's the best way? Is it kind of via the Facebook or?
Yeah, it's very easy. Just join the Facebook group. If you're not on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We have uh, our email is accessible. I've been talking to people through uh, emails all around the world. It's mostly the usual social media. You can
Nice,
connect easily with us. Yeah,
very cool. Well,
and we have around 4,500 members so far, both fans and members, and we roughly have registered around, I'd say, around 800 pickups all around the world. And my personal estimate is around two and a half thousand, maybe 3,000 surviving cars globally in all conditions, either uh, somewhere in a barn or restored or on the road. And if you think that roughly 58,000 were made, that's a small number nowadays. There's too few left.
wow,
I
wow, that
mean,
is crazy. Very low,
yeah, I mean,
very low mark.
about one in 100 minis that were made roughly was a pickup. Yeah.
Man, so how was it for parts then for this? Is you and your group are they
Uh,
going out and having to do like 3D printing and stuff of parts or what's going on? How does that get worked out?
well, thankfully, about 95% of the panels are still available. The roof panel is not available, but there's a hack to go around it. You can use a saloon roof with some modifications. I mean, the rest of the parts are co-used with the other mini variants. Most of them, there's no problem at all with part supply. There's a drop in quality, but that's usual mini stuff. But most worrying thing is I think the panels. I mean the body panels, which gladly they're still available, and we hope to see more stuff coming from mini vendors. I don't think the mini market has ever stopped or will is going to stop with that amount of fans all around the world. I mean, the demand is still high for mini parts. I mean, we're like 22 years after the production has ended, and still we see new parts, new kits coming out. That's the lovely thing about the mini, in my humble opinion. I mean, it never stops.
Yeah, yeah. And what
We're
about the bumper?
passionate about this, guys.
Yeah, are the bumper they're split bumpers, right? Or are there full bumpers? Tell me about the bumper situation.
Yeah, the bumper saga. Well, it's the pop started out with a full length bumper up until 1969. Then they changed the design to the split little ones. Uh, I think it was like BMC or British Leyland, they were trying to cut costs all the time and co-share parts wherever they could. And I think it was one of the reasons they stopped the full length one and went on to splits. It's a rare item these days. Silly money. I mean, like I I know of a guy who sells a full length bumper for $2,500.
Wow, man, I'm gonna go look in my parts bin.
I mean, all right, still wrapped. He claims it's still wrapped in the original packaging, but 2,500 for a full length bumper. Go figure. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's like parts for the Coopers. I mean, or Cooperesses. Um, yeah, if you want to keep a car original, you got to go deep in your pockets. That's for sure.
Wow, no, most definitely, man. Um, why did they make these, the pickups? And do you can you tell us a little bit more about how
Um,
that all came about?
yeah, of course, of
Why the
course.
pickup?
I mean, we're talking about the late 50s, early 60s. British society or European society was still reclaiming their broken pieces from the Second World War. So smaller cars were in need, smaller vans, smaller pickups, and it was a practice that I mean, it was a BMC practice that some of their cars would end up as commercial vehicles to help certain needs in the car market, like plumbers, like farms, like carpenters, pubs, breweries, like the minivan and the pickup were used in airports as follow me vehicles or utility vehicles. Army, we know the RAF used the van and the pickup as well in airfields. Um, it was used in factories for transporting people in the back with benches, special made benches. It was used as a catering vehicle for hot dogs and burgers and ice cream van. It was converted to an ice cream van, and it was really popular in Southeast Asia. Again, as a catering vehicle or kind of sort of a mini bus vehicle. Um, the Mini was quite easy to assemble. It was quite easy to make a CKD kit out of it and export it to almost anywhere in the world. I mean, different times. I mean, cars nowadays have more complex manufacturing. Cars back then were easier to easier to make different variants, and yeah, the pickup was the successor of the A40 Austin, the Austin A40 pickup. Um, and again, BMC was still trying to figure out how to make a proper pickup, and that's why the pickup, when it started its life, it wasn't as rigid as it turned later on in the production with the addition of of certain panels to add some rigidity. And yeah, but I think the pickup was mostly popular in the UK with farms. I mean, I'd say 7 out of 10 people I talk online that share with me they used to have or they know somebody that used to have a pickup. It was farms or farmers. Yeah,
Man, no, I have the Jonesin now to see if I can't find myself one of these pickups. And they're very rare. I mean, they're like hen's teeth. I mean, right? I was just
yeah,
looking right here. Let's see here. We're right now. I pulled up Bring a Trailer here, which we use in the States to
yeah,
find cars. And you literally, yeah, I could go through 100 of these cars. A lot of saloons, some,
yeah.
Woodies here and there. But where is the pickup? And
The
I'm
pickup.
scrolling. We're scrolling. We keep scrolling. Have we hit 100? Oh, there's a Wolseley. Nice looking Wolseley. Still scrolling, no
Yeah,
pickups yet. No pickups yet. Oh,
yeah,
there's that beautiful beach mini. That's a sexy car. My goodness. Here, keep going, keep going. We're scrolling, we're scrolling. Oh, where's it
Yeah,
at?
where's the pup?
Where's the pup? Yeah, exactly. Clubman, no. Moke, I think, no, no.
You're
Where?
getting there.
Oh, another Moke. A lot of salute. Oh, nice replica rally car. Another Elf. Where is this pickup I want? I don't see it. Did I scroll by one? Not. Oh, here's one. 1978
There
Leyland
you
pickup. It sold on
go. How much?
May 25th for 27,000 US. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, and
They
that's a 78. So not many of these. You're right. That's nuts.
and prices have skyrocketed in the last decade for the pop, that's for sure. I mean, you could buy
Wow.
pop for uh, early 2000s, I think 2.5K would buy
Yeah.
you a nice running pop. And now we're talking about at least 15K
Yeah.
for a complete rolling car and at least 25 to 30K for a pristine example.
Yeah. No. We Norm and I and Heather, we all got together and um, with Bill Beeler. He's from Oregon. He has that Wolseley Hornet I used to have. He took that
Mhm.
over, and we went to the Quail. And at the Quail, let me kind of show you some from that trip. There was one pup. Uh, are you familiar with the Quail at all, D? The car show in Monterey Car Week?
Rings a bell.
All right, all right. Yeah, I had not heard about it before, but Norm uh, told me about it. It's my first time at Monterey Car Week, and we would love to have you back out. That'd be cool to maybe check out next year. The San
Yeah,
Francisco
of course.
team is also doing Mini Meet West again, so that'll be fun
Hmm.
to see what they have planned. But let's see
Yeah.
here. Let me get into some photos here of that trip. Now, I'm a cheater with some of my cars sometimes. So we brought the my early Mark One, and we took that down, and the Wolseley Hornet, and we snuck it down to good old Monterey Car Week. And let me get to the photo. Oh, here's our group of mini fans from our last monthly meeting here. This was kind of fun. Here we are. All right. Oh yeah. Whoa. Crazy. Anyway, let me get back to the photos here. Um, let's see here. So we flew on down, connected uh, with Norm down in San Jose area, and that was a cool experience. There's two different. We rented a place down at
Hmm.
Monterey, a little beach house, and it was just cool seeing all these cars floating
Awesome.
around through the entire week. We went to the fish market for food. Um, Man,
Cool.
what a this just a really well put on. I think it ruined me for ever going to any other car shows. They had past champagne and food all day, but
Wow.
it was cool. There's some uh, yeah, it was just kind of a unique little. I had a little bit of an oil leak, but it was nice having a
Oh
garage.
man.
It was nice having a
Oh
garage
boy.
for the cars down there. But wait till you see if I can't get into this. There's Norm and me saying hello to you. Let's see here. Let me get back into. Okay, little car show. Little car show is pretty nuts. So this
Listen
is
to
before the
that.
Quail, part of Monterey Car Week. My gosh, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 cars. We all had the parking
Wow.
spot um, down at. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the cops told me I couldn't fly the drone anymore, so they made me put it down. But yeah, they said it was freaking out the seagulls, as you can hear. It was a little nuts, but yeah, right. But all your buddies from the Bay Area were there. Really nice pickups. Let me see here. Was there a pickup at? the little car show? I don't think so. I don't. Oh, yes, there was. Of course, there was. Here we are.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
What's the color?
What's that?
What's the
Oh, it's a
color?
Mokes. Gray. It was beautiful
All right.
gray. Yeah,
Was that
yeah, yeah.
Andy?
Yes, it was. It was Andy's. We'll go back to that
There you
photo.
go.
Yeah, you tell us about Andy's car, by the way. You know that
Oh
one?
man. Okay, I'm guilty. I'm guilty as I can be about this car because Andy was looking for a pup, just like you got the virus, and
Yeah.
I'm online and I see an ad posted by Don Racine, and he found this truck somewhere. I can't remember where he found it, and I'm like straight sending a link to Andy. I'm like, if you want a pup, this is your last and only chance.
Oh yeah.
And I think Andy he got on to talk to Don, and he went straight to go see it, and I think he bought it on the spot. He
Wow.
bought it on
No,
the spot,
it is
and
beautiful.
it is beautiful. He went on to fully restore it, and but the car was really solid. I mean, only a few panels needed some attention and just a full respray. He triple chromed the full bumper, the most expensive,
Wow.
the most expensive rear full bumper job in the world.
Oh my goodness. It sure does shine. That is awesome.
And the greatest fact about this car is that Andy has the first, actually the very first one, uh, tilt reproduction we did as a club because we also reproduce both the tilt and tonneau covers for the pickup.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember him saying that. So
Yeah,
that's awesome. You guys were able to help people and get those covers back going because they do look
it
sweet with the covering, especially if you're in a wet climate.
is.
Gotta have it. That's
It
pretty
looks
sweet.
complete. It has the true commercial workhorse style.
Wow. Very cool. Yeah, you
Yeah,
there's one in
I
Oregon
can't wait to drive it next year.
with the all right.
Andy, Andy promised me a ride, and I can't wait for it.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you. It should be fun. Yeah, there's beautiful moke down there as well. Just fast forward into here's some
Yeah.
photos of Norm at the little car show, his car, and Heather and me in our red
Oh,
seven. It was pretty cool. Just reconnecting with people we hadn't seen in a while. Jim Predmore and everyone. Just a really
oh,
fun,
yeah.
great food down there. Um, we had a chance to see John Nickus, great guy. We brought him to
Yeah.
the our car show, the All British Field Meet at Portland International Raceway,
Mhm.
celebrating its 45th year, and he was our guest
Wow.
speaker. What a great guy! San Francisco Mini owners are very cool people. There's that pup again
They're,
with
they're,
the
they're
tonneau off.
family for me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We had a great opportunity to meet up for a little barbecue kind of lunch. I love their all the San Francisco bumper stickers and stickers they have. My goodness, this one actually says I survived the snow cross at Mini Meet West June 20. Yeah, that was the mini meet we put on in Oregon, and it snowed on the autocross day. Boy,
I
that was
remember
crazy.
that, man. It was
Yeah,
like, was it like June or July?
yeah, yeah, exactly. You never know.
And I was
But
like, what?
yeah,
There's like
oh my gosh.
105 degrees in Athens, 110 to get snow?
Right? Yeah, you never know. You never know. I mean, today we're have great weather. It's October. What day is it? My goodness, I lost date. Anyway, it's
It's
80 some odd degrees
10th
out.
already here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. Oh my goodness. So at the Quail, that was again
Mhm.
amazing experience. Andy was there with his pup, and had the mini out there. Man, what an amazing day before we loaded in. I just want to say the covers that Mini Sport has are just awesome. I've never been to a car show where they
The
actually
Cooper one?
detail the car for you. I don't know, it was
Wow.
just, yeah, it was like you show up with a dirty car and they'll like detail it for you. I'm like, what's going on? But totally typical
It's
California,
amazing.
Monterey, all the Bugattis and Bentleys all over, great opportunity. No, and just cool, unique cars. I mean, all the way through. We had dinner with Norm again night before, just kick back, have some glass of wine. Norm always has his camera in hand, and he was getting some
There you go.
really killer shots of
So,
the sunset. Man,
yeah.
Norm's always getting killer stuff. Yeah,
We love you,
see what he's
Norm.
doing. We love you, Norm. Yeah. So the next day, boy, that was nuts.
What
Uh,
happened?
well, it was just so much food and drink. So
Survival.
yeah. So there's Norm's car and everyone getting the covers off. So this is kind of an overview of who showed up early in the morning. But here's that pup. There's two pups that were part of the 20 cars they had at the Quail. Yeah. Yeah, there's the pup. It's undercover. And then Dennis, he's got such a great replica car. I love it. Oh yeah, how you doing, man?
How are
There
you,
you
Eric?
Good spot. Look at that.
You moved me. Last minute.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, there's the pup. There we are. Andy again. We got the gray pup. He's out there. Yeah, beautiful car, man. Those covers. Tell me about the
Legendary.
process to make those covers. What kind of fabric are you using for those?
Uh, it takes about 2 months to make one, and we now changed from PVC material to actual waterproof uh, fabric.
Wow,
So it, yeah.
very
So
cool.
it's more durable. It would last longer, and I think it gives a better look than having the PVC.
Yeah,
Uh, it's quite the process. It's made exactly based on an original canvas tilt. I mean, same stitching, same parts, same reinforcements. It's not our design. Uh, it's a complete replica following the original item. And we also do the Tonya covers, as I told you, and they pretty much well, again, there we're more flexible because some folks, I mean, don't want to spend that much, but I always recommend getting the better material because it would last longer. And it's really great to have uh, actually those two reproductions because I kind of feel um, that we're actually helping people around the world having these two items made completely custom. I mean, I can do all colors, all color combination and stitching you'd like. So it's not just black or white or gray or whatever. It truly adds to the look of the car. I mean, it completes the car. It's really great. And I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to reproduce something for the pop. And I have plans to make more parts, more reproductions. If time helps with work and all that. I mean, I really want to get into this path of reproducing parts for the pop,
that's
and
awesome.
yeah, I love it.
That's
Yeah,
sweet, sweet. And if
yeah,
you don't need
and
to
they're on our
have.
website. You can find them on our website. We have
Hmm,
samples there. If you click um, minipickup.club, everything's there. The pop wiki is there. All the information. I mean, we have the biggest database of mini pickup info in the world.
all right.
Everything, it's
Let me
all
see
there.
here. I'm on
And
the
we
site.
still,
60 years
yeah,
of is it merchandise? A part shop
yeah,
inventory.
part shop. You go to part shop,
Yep.
and
Load bed accessories. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
That's awesome. Now, if anyone has any questions for D, please let us know. Looks like you have a lot of different colors here. You got black and orange, tan and gold, Union Jack.
yeah, I've indeed.
Oh,
Yeah, Union Jack, that was the best one so far,
yeah,
the most unique one.
yeah, that is very slick. Wow, there they are being put together. Sweet. So, who's the on that page? Is that beautiful green car? Who's green pickups
That's
that?
a guy from Switzerland.
Ah, wow, beautiful, stunning.
I, yeah, that's the second canvas tilt we ever did right there.
Really,
I
wow.
mean, and it's great because I get to meet people from all over the world. You'll get surprised. There's a massive pickup nest in Norway, Sweden, other Nordic countries. There's a massive pickup nest in South America, like Ecuador or Chile. You'll be surprised how many pickups there are in South America or South Africa or New Zealand or Australia. Australia is getting bigger now with pups,
Yeah.
and
Ah,
in Southeast Asia, I mean, there's amazing examples there, and it's we're a global family, man. I mean, you get a pup, you're part of the family, just like every other mini. If you have a mini, you're part of a big family, and
wow.
it's truly unique. I mean, I don't know any other car that has such a hardcore fan base like we mini owners have. I
Yeah.
mean, so much customization, so many parts. It's truly beautiful. I mean, I owe this all to my grandpa. I mean, he went on from being a truck driver, driving something massive, to buying a tiny little car and changing my life forever. I mean, it's amazing, man. I wouldn't be here with you talking to you if it wasn't my grandpa's car toy in 1986. Like,
Wow. That's awesome,
amazing,
man.
man.
That is sweet. That's amazing how the world works, man. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
That's awesome. I'm glad he introduced you. Now look at yeah, the one love family you're all in on now.
exactly.
Yeah. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Yeah, no, you know, want to just finish up here with just the last of the photos from the good old Quail. There's Andy again. Great pup.
Oh, yeah.
I thought for sure that car was gonna win. It's such a beautifully done pickup. Some other people that were there. Again,
Yeah, down
supercars,
to the detail.
craziness. Um, overall, here's Dennis. Oh man, I love that photo of those two guys. That is great. A beautiful replication. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's just the craziest car show ever. And hopefully next year, when you're here, we'll have that opportunity to, go check out some of the other things going on throughout
Of course.
Monterey and stuff. We'll see what the California team has on. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
I appreciate your time today, D.
Anytime,
Going
brother.
over everything. This is sweet. I'll have to catch on up before you return to the States. Keep us up to date on anything that's going on. Norm next week is going to be at the Velocity Invitational, so he's going to
Oh,
be rolling. It's Mini versus Mustang Part Two.
oh man.
Yeah,
I loved it last year. Last year was mental. It was brutally
yeah,
crazy awesome.
yeah. Dennis Racine, man, just got out there and took pole, and
Yeah.
it was amazing to
Can't
watch.
wait.
This week, Heather and I are traveling, so we're not going to be able to make it down. But yeah, if you can make it to Monterey and Velocity Invitational, for those who can't, again, Norm will be there with Kat, and he'll be doing some great interviews from out there
Up
at
north.
Laguna Seca. And there's
Yeah.
also going to be a car corral, so we're going to see some minis here. Just be sure to tune in to Miniology through this week, and Norm will be able to keep you all up to date what's going on. So that's the good old Velocity Invitational. Oh yeah, fun
Yeah,
stuff. Crazy. My goodness. Well,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'll buy you some beers when we see you next, and I'll try to
Me too,
recruit
man.
you to immigrate over here to the U.S. again. But I don't think you're going anywhere. But I can always keep on harassing you. But maybe I should immigrate over to you guys. I should be in. I could live in Athens. I don't know if you
Be
can
my
handle that
guest
heat.
anytime.
It's hot though, isn't it? I don't know. I don't see what
Yeah.
happens. Right on, D. Well, appreciate all your help.
Love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you too, man. Look forward to seeing you in a little while. Oh yeah. And to everyone,
All of my love, man.
cheers, cheers, cheers. And we'll see you in the next time. Thanks for tuning in to Miniology. And again, be sure to tune in this week to follow Norm Nelson at Laguna Seca.